Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back to my coaching on wheels. It's been a while since I chat to you about business tips and management tips, leadership tips on my coaching on wheels. Today I'd like to share to you about one of the topics that is really popular and it's really important, which is leadership, right? Leadership is one of the key for people to move forward. And if you understand the essential of leadership, then you can move forward and you can be more successful, because being a good leader, it means that you are actually move forward and you move to the next level. And most of the people ask me about what is a good leader, what is the definition of a good leader. Well, people just you know, sometimes they explain about the leadership is something like people would like to, you know, a good leader must have a discipline. Good leader must have a strong decision maker. Good leader must have a good management. Good leader must have a time management, effective skill, right? So there are so many things about leaders that really inspire people. But for me, the main essential of a good leader is to create another leader. So the main definition of a leader is the fundamental definition of a leader is to create another leader. So I learned this from my mentor and from my coach too, about how to create another leader. Of course, this is not easy, right? It's easier for you if you do it yourself. Like for example, in my business, I used to be a Superman. In my business, I work every day by myself, you know, doing marketing, doing sales, financial, doing reporting, stock checking, everything I do it myself. Because why? Because when I delegate to people, sometimes I got, you know, stressful. Why? Because other people just, you know, mess it up. Sometimes I'm not patient enough to make sure that they can do a better job. So what I do is just okay, rather than just delegate to people, just ask people to do it, I just do it by myself. And because why? If I do it by myself, I know my capacity and I know my my skill, and I can do it better. So it's easier. But the problem with that decision is just that when you do it yourself, then you can just do whatever you can. I mean, you just have two hands and two foot, right? You just be like Superman. So the accelerate level of your success is maybe slowing down because you are too tired of doing by yourself. You know, one way or the other, you have to think about how you create another leader. So the challenge of a leader is to create another leader. Yes, it's easy to say, I understand, but it's not easy to act, right? To do, right? So the simple thing that I do to create another leader is to allow people that we actually select is to make a mistake, right? For example, I select one of the team to be to help me doing some job, right? Some activities. So maybe that person, for that person, that activity is new for them, but I tell them this is a new activity, so I want you to do it. I know this is gonna be a new things, but I know this is maybe not your regular activity, so you can make mistake. I know, I understand. So I allow them to make mistake, and then after they make mistake, I tell them this is the mistake that you make. So I need you to review what some of the learning that you encounter for that activities, and then when they learn something, they actually learn more and they become step by step becoming a good leader. So to sum up to you for my coaching on wheels today is like, so when you actually want to create another leader, sometimes first thing, actually you need to select the right people, right? The right candidate. You need to have your feelings, you need to have your sense that this is the person that you want to delegate the task to. That's the first thing. The second thing, that you need to just give them some chance, some time to make mistake, right? So it's okay to make mistake, and you tell them you can review and you can learn from that mistake, and then on and on and on until they can make it. So one day they will thank you because you actually teach them how to become a good leader. So hopefully my tips will benefit to you, and hopefully these tips will benefit for you as a leader, and you can create another leader and you can be more successful. Thank you for watching my coaching on wheels. Have a good day. Take care.